Yeah. I don't know. There's just not enough games on there to make me want to buy it. There's a site, it's Video Game Aficionados, and Circle Jerk for Ys 8. That's all they're fucking doing is posting memes and talking about Ys 8. And it's like, come on, guys. I've never seen so many people so hyped up about a BRPG franchise that has almost no real coverage or publicity. I don't know. If it was like a Fallout fan site, I'd get it. Posting about, you know, a new Fallout game all the time, but...
I mean, well, Ys has a pretty, good history.
Ys has been around for a long time, and apparently it has a cult following, and I found every single member of that following. They're on this Facebook page.
Oh, it's a Facebook group.
Well, yeah, it's not Ys aficionados, it's video game whatever. And some of the people were whining about, essentially, I think it was Persona 5 not being ported to PC, and it's just like, so buy a fucking PlayStation if you can't get it on PC. Yeah. I mean, why is this so hard?
You can get it on PS3.
And they're like, well, this is more about Atlus's crappy business practice. And it's like, I don't know what their deal with Sony is. I don't know.
They're I mean, is the podcast on now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, basically, a group that was using the PS3 emulator.
Yeah.
Was advertising.
Got it to work.
Yeah, was advertising Persona 5 as one of their, you know, as the draw for using the emulator. And I guess Atlus didn't like that.
No,
so Atlus tried to.
And people were saying that tired old shit, well, if Atlus isn't going to port it onto PC, then why not? Because it's still fucking stealing. I mean, I'm not entitled to play ports of games on PC if they're not on PC. That's just not how it works. I don't get to sit here and go, well, I mean, if fucking... they're not going to port Divinity Original Sin 2 to the PlayStation 4, I guess I'll just pirate it. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it a stupid, like I was saying, is it a stupid business decision? I don't know. Is PC gaming big in Japan? I don't think it is. Is this a franchise that lives in Japan,
Atlus,
you know?
Atlus is owned by Sega now, so...
Yeah. And Sega, let's be honest, Sega are a bunch of fucking wank pheasants. They do a lot of stupid shit. Like, the whole, oh, don't stream past this date in the game, because fuck you. Frankly, I think Sony and Microsoft should put conditions in their... or attach it to their hardware, where if you put this shit on PlayStation 4, sorry, people get to stream it. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah, they should basically put,
yeah, it's a feature of the PlayStation.
You can't block scenes.
Yeah.
And you have to let people stream it. There you go.
Yeah. So, I think that's a dumb policy, but, you know, maybe 90% of people who buy a Persona game live in Japan, and maybe PC gaming isn't a big thing in Japan right now. So does it make sense for them to port it for a fraction of their sales? I'm just making up numbers. I don't know what the actual sales are.
I'm sure they would get a pretty good, they probably would get pretty good sales.
Yeah, they'd probably get some people purchasing it. Probably not anywhere near 1 million, maybe 250,000, maybe. I think that's fairly generous right there. But still, they're not obligated to do it. You're not obligated to get access to it on the hardware of your choice.
Yeah.
So, and come on, you can get a fucking PlayStation 4 on Black Friday. I guarantee it for $200. You can't pay a little money for exclusives, and tough titties. You don't get the exclusive.
Not even, it's on the PS3 too.
I know. Well, PS3 is probably going to be fucking more expensive to get this Black Friday. You try to buy one of those things, they're fucking rare, man. Well, I mean, I guess they're like $220, something like that, but still, it might be plausible to get a PlayStation 4 cheaper.
It would be easier to get a PS.
Oh, I died. Oh, we both died.
Oh, shit.
Just throwing bombs at us. Might need to emulate Jared's playstyle. Look at him. He's kicking ass.
That's because I'm an archer.
I have a staff. I can do the same thing he's doing.
I can't.
Well, no, you're a filthy warrior. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. But, yeah, I don't remember how we got to this.
I mean,
Conversation.
yeah, they went after the group's Patreon.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. They were fucking taking money for this. Come on, guys. Let's not be retards. You can't take money for it.
Well, they were advertising. They were just using it as an advertisement. So they took down, the group took down all the Persona 5 mentioning, and Patreon even stuck up for them.
For Atlas or for the Patreon group?
For the group with the emulator.
No, Patreon's wrong there.
There's money up here and food.
Well, emulators are a gray area. I mean, but they're not really. Emulators aren't. I guess I don't know. A lot of people say emulators aren't.
There's
illegal.
another food here, Rebecca. Jared, whichever one of you needs it. Emulators aren't inherently illegal, but that's not the point. The point is, I think there are. I think legally that does count as reverse engineering a game to put it in a ROM format in any way, shape. So, yeah, the emulator itself is fine, but so you've got a piece of software that can play games, and anything you do to play the game is bound to be illegal. Unless the game is A, really old, and B, no one owns the copyright to it anymore. Like, there's a game site, at least there used to be, this is years ago that I used it, called The Underdogs, and the whole point of the game, or the site, was to re-release old games that no longer had a license, that no one owned anymore. So...
Yeah, shareware.
No, even worse, abandonware. They were just dead.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember there was one game called The Prophecy, which I've shown Rebecca a few times, that still has a license. Someone who made this is like a 1980s game for PC. Someone still has a license for it, and they're not releasing it. So they're just essentially sitting on it. And they keep renewing it, as far as I knew, so they can't release it because it's not legal. But there are a lot of games from that era, like early 90s, late 80s, that, yeah, they don't have a license anymore, and they can be released. Anyone can play them. Getting them to work is the trick. And so some people do shit like they'll have custom DOS box fixes to get them working. Those are legal. And I don't know how it used to work with the NES and SNES and shit. I don't know if Nintendo automatically owns the game or has, certain rights that make it so you can't, play emulated games that were on those systems, or if they have to keep renewing them, or what the fuck it is. But if it's ever appeared on a virtual console for the Wii or Wii U, it's illegal to play with an emulator. Let's just keep it real, because it means that Nintendo has repurchased the rights to it, or never lost the rights, or...
And look at all those fan projects and shit that Nintendo shut down.
Yeah, and you might argue they're douchebags, but they have the legal right to do it. You have a legal right to be a douchebag in some cases. So yeah, Persona 5, there's no fucking question about legality there. It is not legal to emulate that game.
The game just came out in April.
Yeah, so... tough tits for you, I guess. For people who want to emulate it, buy a fucking PlayStation. Okay? That's the extent of my sympathy. Now, have I used ROMs before? You bet your sweet ass I have. Not for anything made in the past 20 fucking years, though, but, that's as far as I'll go on my hypocrisy.
I'm not even sure we could even run something like a PS3 emulator.
Yeah, because emulation is supposed to take a lot better hardware than the original did, so I don't know. I mean, I have a 960, you have a 1050, and those aren't, by any stretch of the imagination, high-end cards, but they're not junk either. I kind of doubt it, but... And then again, see, this is the thing. If you have a computer powerful enough to run a PlayStation 3 emulator, and you're buying a $500 GPU, you're telling me you're too fucking cheap to go and buy an actual, you know, PlayStation 4? It's at this point, my zero sympathy for you goes into the negative. Because now you're not even just... It's not because you're too poor to buy it, right? And I'd be a little sympathetic, because I was there too. But I'm not rich now, and I can fucking buy more than one, you know, hardware platform, so... Whatever. It's not legal. I have no sympathy for them. If I was Atlas, I'd have taken the shit down too. So... That's just me, personally. And apparently the legal system, so I guess it's not just me. Rebecca, you have any comments on this?
Quit being thieves, you dicks.
There you go. Fucking thieves and scoundrels. Oops, I'm getting killed and I don't even know where I am. This is one of those games that has a severe case of what the fuck hit me. Because these pirates can shoot guns and they don't really make it that obvious, and there's so much bullshit going on the screen anyways. There we go. Okay, that's obvious. Alright, so I named this episode Nocturnia's Glorious Destruction. Care to tell us why I may have used that title and why we are playing Fat Princess Adventures instead of Earth Defense Force?
Somehow my Earth Defense Force disc is broken?
And why are we standing up here?
I think we're in the wrong area.
I am almost certain we are. So she took, yeah, she came into my room earlier and she took, well, the gaming room. She took the Earth Defense Force disc out and was like, "What are we doing, Jared?" Oh, okay. And she showed me that she's like, "My disc is broken."
Yeah,
I'm like,
see, prayer request. Those pesky pirates have the map to the Temple of the Fallen Cape. And retrieve the map from Captain Two Patches.
didn't we kill this dude already? So I don't think we're supposed to be on this ship. I think it's
I thought we were supposed to be in some swamp. I think I sent us back to the previous area.
Ooh, Rebecca. But, yeah, she showed me the disc, and it had a crack in the middle, and normally...
How did we get down here? I'm so lost.
It looks like there's land over here. Normally, considering that the PlayStation doesn't constantly spin the disc, I'd be like, it'll be fine, because the actual physical media on the PlayStation 4 is basically just DRM. Just there to make sure you actually have the disc that you bought. But long ago, back in high school, I had a brand new fucking computer I got for graduation. Ooh, that swamp kills you.
Shit.
And I don't think I can save you considering... Yeah. I'll have to find a checkpoint.
I thought I was someone else.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize I was in the water.
Oh, crap. I fell off. I died. Oh, I was trying to jump to that dock.
Go, Jared.
Go, Jared. Yeah, this is why he's getting Super Mario Odyssey and not us. I had a brand new computer I got as a graduation present for high school, and I had Lord of Destruction, because that's what I played at the time, was Diablo 2. It had a little crack in the middle, and I was like, it's not touching any of the bad shit. It'll be fine. A little plastic bit in the middle.
Okay, hold on. Let's see the map.
And...
left, up, and not drop onto the ship. There's an area...
Yeah, Rebecca.
Up above the ship.
Okay, well, there's a chest over here, so let's get that.
There. Open.
I think we opened that already.
Well, fuck that, then. So I was playing Diablo 2 one day and had the disc spinning in the DVD drive, and then I just hear this loud pop. It sounded like a fucking gun went off. And I opened the...
water.
Oh, that was me. I thought I was going up the stairs. I lost myself. I opened the disc tray, and perfectly fragmented was that fucking Lord of Destruction disc. Just shards everywhere. Man, it was fucking broker than shit. So, yeah, that destroyed that DVD drive. I had to use the DVD-R drive for everything from then on. I managed to get it working once briefly when I opened up the computer case and I took out the drive and tore it apart and cleaned it, and it worked once after that and then stopped working again. So you remember that's the computer I had? That piece of shit.
What the fuck we got to... That's a thing.
So yeah, suffice to say, we don't need a repeat of that, so we're playing Fat Princess Adventures while we buy another Earth Defense Force disc. And hopefully Rebecca can control her female rage and avoid breaking this disc.
I didn't rage at it. I don't even know when it got broken or how.
So where the hell do we go?
I think we have to ring the bell to lure that guy out.
Ring the bell.
Oh. Okay. I could swear we already killed this boss. Are there two pirates you fight on a pirate ship? I could swear we've already done this.
We did.
Okay. So what's the next quest?
We need to find a boat to get out.
Oh.
The little boat.
Alright. And if you're wondering why Greg isn't here, who knows? He's watching Netflix or something, so lazy fucker. Probably sleeping. Like, the schedule doesn't even shift anymore. And when it did shift, it shifted because of him. So is it that hard to remember what time we do this? Whatever. Maybe he's too busy grinding for trophies. Speaking of which, I achieved my goal of getting 4 platinums over the weekend. Rebecca, I'm sure you'll be proud of me for that.
Yay.
What a whore.
Some of the illustrious games I managed to get a platinum for were Until Dawn, Skyrim, and Deponia, and the Goosebumps game on the PlayStation 3.
Shame.
Oh man, that was bad. It was so...
Shame.
It was so bad. Like, Deponia had its moments where it was kind of funny. And Until Dawn, it was pretty good. I actually liked Until Dawn a bit. Especially when you're going for the trophies at the end and you get to just kill everybody. Oh, it was great. And you remember that mechanical hand that I did not fucking... No, I shouldn't tell Rebecca what it does, because she might play the game sometime.
My goal will be to kill them all, so...
Touch the mechanical hand. It's good for you, Rebecca.
I knew it was. I told you to touch it.
But yeah, going through again and getting all those fucking teenagers killed. Fantastic. Although if you are playing the game and actually don't want to get everyone killed, I will give you a bit of advice. At the end of the game, when you enter the cabin again with Sam, just set the fucking controller down. Set the controller down. You've got a few prompts to do, but most of the quote-unquote gameplay for that section is...
Sam.
Hold your...
Hayden Panettiere or whatever.
Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the actors.
I think so.
But just put the controller down, because most of the gameplay is holding still. And there's like 5 sequences of it. And I do have to say, I like that mechanic. It's a good use of the PlayStation controller, but they use it way too much in that one section. I think every horror game should have something similar.
It's the end of the game! You have 8 minutes left.
Yeah, but there's no need to do that much in a row.
I need to eat all this food.
Because then it just makes me go, fuck it, I'm putting the controller down. Because it is easier than holding still. I think every horror game should have that, though. Because that's good stuff there.
Okay, here goes the boss. Did we beat the boss?
Because it makes you really...
I'm pretty sure we beat this boss.
Yeah. Whatever. If he gives us more drops. Yeah, he's the guy with the kick me thing on his back. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Because it makes you hold still, and then you're paying attention. You're like, don't breathe too much, don't breathe, and it it automatically puts you in a tense state. So that translates really well to immersion. So.
Yeah, I accidentally sent us back. Shit.
God damn it, woman.
Well, it didn't give me an option.
So basically, everything we've done up until now has been a waste of time.
Yes.
Ooh, woman.
I'm playing Fat Princess Adventures.
I know, we could be spending our time more thriftily playing Earth Defense Force.
See?
Oh, well, see, Jared already knows. He's like, you idiots, that's a dead end. Oh, no, it's not. God, Jared, we knew where we were going the whole time. And, Deponia was just kind of goofy. It was another story, adventure, where the fuck do I go game. The main character really had a vibe of Fry from Futurama, except he was utterly unlikable, which is impressive.
She ate her guards.
What's that?
She ate her guards.
Oh, well, she's a fat princess. Sure. Actually, you'd think a watermelon would be safe, but if you're any sort of food near a fat princess, that's kind of an occupational hazard.
Yeah.
And if the princess can eat her guards, how good of guards were they? Wise old fruit. There's not commentary there.
This one has a banjo and he's sitting on a porch. Pretty sure he's racist.
Oh, where's backtracking? Fat Jared! Oh god, I'll go over here then.
We didn't go... That is where we went.
Yeah, well, it also is where we need to go. But it just,
Alright.
it lets you realize that without the supporting cast of Futurama, Fry himself is kind of unlikable. That's basically what we had in this game. Oh.
See, we're playing Earth Defense Force right now.
Yeah, we're killing bugs. Yeah, I remember we were fighting spiders and shit. And then Rebecca took us back to the boat. How many games have spiders?
All of them.
You know, I have Battle Chasers coming in, and it better be coming in fucking Tuesday. Because I kind of really want to play that game. Just a bit. But that game also makes me want to play Darkest Dungeon. So, anyways, in game releases that are relatively new, or in this case a rehash of something that was at one point new, Fallout 4 GOTY came out, and it is a spectacular piece of shit in the same vein as Dragon Age Inquisition. It is apparently it's a vanilla game with codes for all the DLC. No new trophy list, so that made whores like me and Greg sad, because I kind of really wanted to play that. If it's not making my EP bigger, it's not happening. But that's just so lazy. Like, one of the big sells of getting a complete edition like that would be to get all the DLC on a disc. Because I know I sound paranoid, but one day these online servers are going to be gone, and you're not going to be able to get your shit anymore. Now,
one day these servers will be gone.
One day! Now, is my hardware going to last long enough to make that a serious concern? Debatable, but we do have a story that kind of furthers my point. Gravity Rush 2. Its online services are being taken down on January 19th, 2018. Now, this game is not that old, right?
No, it came out in January.
So, kind of fuckity that they're already taking it down. You need more rich stuff. Thanks, game. I mean, this game just came out not too long ago, so I wonder why the fuck they're taking it down. Is no one using it? What do you actually need to do? I don't know. But see, feeding the conspiracy theory there by taking an online mode off. Very shortly after the game came out. I guess it's not even 2 years old, is it?
Not even a year old.
That's fun.
Really? Well, I mean, it came out in January in the U.S.
Wow. Yeah, so it's only been up a year.
Okay, this way, I think.
Hopefully there aren't any fucking trophies
children.
you need for that. I know.
Gross.
I wonder if we can eat them.
Feed them to
Only
the
when
fat
you're
princess.
already fat.
No, okay. Speaking of other shitty shit Bethesda's doing, and I'm going to have a lot of this to talk about, until they come out with the Elder Scrolls 6, in which point I'm going to be like, oh yay, Elder Scrolls 6, and they're going to ruin it with their fucking paid mod bullshit.
I didn't even read that guy's name, Barry Springer.
Yeah.
Skyrim Special Edition is getting a survival mode mod. Apparently going to make the game similar to the survival mode they added in Fallout 4. You're going to need to... What the fuck did you do, Jared? Oh, Rebecca.
I didn't do that.
Oh, Jared. I'm a dwarf!
You.
That's kind of funny.
My character's cool.
Who had the most airtime? I did. How do we survive this?
Came up last.
I had a... I can't remember if it's shallower or not. Whatever. I flew better. That's all that matters.
You were a douche.
So yeah, you're gonna need to... You're gonna need to eat food and... Yeah, which is fair because
this is
there's...
about as far as I got in the main story, so...
Really? God, we're better than Jared.
Yay, we caught up to Jared.
We haven't really done much grinding though, so... you're gonna need to eat food, you're gonna need to keep warm... Oh, that's survival-y shit. They're probably doing something with fast travel. I didn't look at all the details. The only detail that really matters, though, is that this mod is being provided via the Creation Club. So it is automatically shit, and no one should download it, because fuck Bethesda and fuck their paid mods.
Yeah, don't support that bullshit.
And more importantly, after completing Skyrim in its entirety at least 3 different times, no. No. Not again. I'm done with it. I just did it on the PS3, I just did it on the PS4, and way back in the day on the Xbox 360. No one in their right mind should be lured to or back to Skyrim because of this paid mod bullshit. So. In other news, Cuphead launched on PC and Xbox One. I just gotta ask this, Jared. If this game was on the PlayStation 4, would you have bought it already?
Yes.
I think there's a good chance I would have too. It's also on GOG, by the way. When I say PC, usually we mean Steam, but in this case it's on GOG, and if it's on Steam and GOG, you're a bad person if you don't buy the GOG copy. That's just it's objectively true. I think we can all agree to that. I mean, who would buy the DRM version when the non-DRM version costs the same price? You're literally paying the same amount of money for Shackles. There's money here, guys, and I need money. Okay. So I'm kind of tempted. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait for it to go on sale. Maybe if it's under $10, but more or less I'm waiting for the PlayStation 4 port, which will happen eventually. I think. I hope. We'll see. Yeah, that water probably isn't good for you, Jared. No, I guess it is. Well, fuck me.
They teach us to be afraid of water.
I know.
And then...
Inconsistent messaging. The game looks really fun. I watched a review of it, and I usually don't watch reviews of things, but I just wanted to see the gameplay. I can't remember which review it was, but it was on some site that does like buy, rent, never buy, something like that.
ACG?
I think so, yeah. They had a pretty good number of followers, subscribers, whatever.
Yeah, that guy does have pretty good reviews.
So, yeah, his review seemed nice. Although apparently there was a lot of the game they couldn't show.
I don't know.
Which always bugs me.
I saw a couple streams of it. I was watching a couple stuff on Twitch. And it's pretty good.
And Rebecca, it's 2-player co-op.
Yeah.
And you
You
can
said that before.
and you can apparently bring each other back to life by high-fiving.
Yeah, but I don't want to make Polygon look bad.
Yeah, it wasn't Polygon. I can't remember what site the guy worked for. Yeah, I know what you mean, though.
Or whoever. I just assumed Polygon after that Doom thing.
Well, you're not good at platformers or shooters. Well, you're okay. You're actually pretty good at shooters. Still, it'd be funny to conquer that pervasive myth of girl gamers can't game. Which, to be fair, is being spread by a lot of fucking female so-called gamers, because remember when Anita Sarkeesian was whining about how they... Like, there's some game, I think it was Mirror's Edge, where she was whining about how games needed to be more inclusive to people who didn't play action games. Yeah. Essentially, yeah. And it's like, no. There's
Find
no...
your niche and play the games that you're
Yeah,
playing.
there's no genital penalty on video games.
There's
Either you
get
can play the
good
game
or
you
get
can't.
gone.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of fucking female gamers that would wipe my ass with pretty much any game I could
We've
play.
seen 2 instances of, you know, guy gamers who can't fucking play games.
Yeah. They're dispelling their own myth here. Well, they're SJW, so they practically count as girls. No, I don't even know the second guy, the Cuphead guy, was an SJW. He just... This was not his day and was not his game. I think we can say that. So, and Cuphead's supposed to be hard, so who knows? Maybe I'll play it and be like...
It's pretty hard, I've seen it.
Is it that hard, though, after seeing it? Is it can't get past that first level
Okay, we
halfway?
need to bring that over here.
No, we're doing something.
Yeah, we have to
We're
bring it
reading
over
from
here.
the Necronomicon.
Oh, okay.
We have to bring it to those 4 statues.
How is that fucking movie
Wait, I
that
think it's up here, actually.
that iconic, that cult iconic, I should say? Like, you see that movie
figure it
referenced
out.
all the time.
One of these statues has it. You should get a prompt.
One of them, yeah, we'll figure it out. In other news, the ESRB rates Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, Max Payne 2, and Midnight Club 3 for the PS4. So at this rate, looks like Rockstar is fully set on bringing their entire PlayStation 2 library to the PlayStation 4. And I'm 100% okay with that. Now, what are these games?
What?
Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories.
Well, Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories were, I guess, add-ons to the games that were first released on PSP.
Oh, wow.
And then they had PS2 ports. So it's a port of a port.
So,
And
wait, the PSP
you
was...
know what Max...
Yeah, I know Max Payne. The PSP was contemporary with the PlayStation 2?
I don't know. I think they're like upgraded ports or something. I don't know if they're straight ports or not.
Oh, that's strange as shit. Well,
What the
whatever.
fuck are these last 2 things?
Yeah, these stupid skeletons don't seem to give us any rewards.
They occasionally drop food.
So, more news from Rockstar. They teased and then released a Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer, which was utterly fucking useless, if truth be told. You watch this trailer, Jared?
Yeah.
So, apparently we're not playing as Marston, but
all it said was it just showed the story.
people have been talking like it is in fact going to be a prequel, that you're dealing with that gang whose name slips my mind all of a sudden. From the first game. But, you know, I can live with that as long as you're not playing Marston again. Like I told Rebecca, I think Marston's story was
told.
his story was told. He didn't leave me really wanting to see anymore. I like the character, and I like the story, but it's at the point where if they do anything more with the character in the story, that I feel it would just kind of diminish what they've already done. So, good on them, but this trailer showed nothing of value. Oh, Life's Burden. What the hell is that? New mage gear. I have to go see what this is. Unicorn horn. Wait.
Look like a ring or something.
Okay. Ah, okay. I see what they're doing.
It took so fucking long that the skeletons came back.
Don't stay. Why not? It had to be done. So I've got Red Dead 2 pre-ordered because I have a nasty feeling I'm going to have to write about it. And I was able to accomplish pretty much everything in the first Red Dead. Like, I even completed all those challenges, and I still don't know to this day how I managed to shoot... Huh?
The hunt thing.
Oh, well those weren't too bad, but there's like bullshit challenges you'd have to do with Deadeye, and one of them was like shoot 5 hats off of enemies' heads, you know, without killing them, and so many up to where that's possible is difficult. But I managed to do it on like my first try, and that was totally a bullet dodged on my part. I still don't know how I did it or if I could do it now. I feel kind of dumb for not buying that game for the PS3 at some point, because it used to be pretty, like, you could find that thing for dirt cheap, and now it's like $25 to get it with the Undead Nightmares expansion. So that's a shame. Oh, now I'm carrying something.
Thing.
Give me the money, Jared. But I'm not sure I'll be able to luck my way through stuff like that the second time. I didn't do a lot of the mini games, like the gambling and the... Yeah, some of that shit. I didn't bother with it because I was like, why am I wasting my time with this? This is back before I was a trophy whore, mind you.
It's this one.
Yay! Look how easy that was, Rebecca. Didn't have to run around.
Because you know what the fuck you're doing now!
Do
you
I?
Fucking dick.
I was just following you guys, so...
I told you where to place it.
But yeah, I didn't show you the story before the podcast, or the trailer for the podcast, just because there's nothing really to show.
Nothing to see.
But I saved a lot of money on that game so far. I'm very proud of that. Amazon Prime, $44.41 to get it new day of release. That ain't bad there. That ain't bad. And moving right on down the list, we have Shenmue 3 released a development report volume 4 video. Have you seen any of the Shenmue development videos, Jared?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing? Why do their characters look so horrible? Like, this is making Marvel vs. Capcom look good. The faces on these characters are just wretched. I can't fathom why this game looks so bad. They're doing a good job of killing hype, though, because every time I see someone comment on it, it's usually, what the fuck are they doing? Oh, there's
the newest one, the one with the old lady.
Yeah. Like, I heard one person comparing the facial models in Shenmue 3 to Oblivion. And I don't think that's quite fair, because you could make a good-looking character in Oblivion, and I have yet to see one in Shenmue 3. So, I don't know, man. They're killing the hype for that game. Other people say, oh, this game looks like a PlayStation 2 game. You know they always say that every time there's something graphically disconcerting. It doesn't look like a PS2 game. You can't make characters look that weird in a PlayStation 2 game. Oh, this part's fun.
If by fun you mean a bucket of ass, yes.
So, I don't know. That's kind of fucked up.
I'm glad that rainbows are being shot around, though.
You're welcome. Ow, dick. That's why I need Greg around. Another warrior to keep things from... Actually, he did a piss poor job of keeping things from hitting us. He was a terrible warrior. Fucking Greg, not good for anything. I think so.
I don't know, he kept switching, I think.
That sounds like Greg.
He did, for sure.
And the last bit of news I got. Star Citizen hits over $160 million in crowdfunding.
And there's still nothing there.
I know, what the fuck? Okay. These guys have had they've had twice as much money to make this game as CD Projekt had to make The Witcher 3. I think at some point you need to seriously expect them to have a game. I'm just amazed at these... Whatever their game is, they are masters at raising money. I don't know when this shit is gonna end, but... I finally got hit by one of those fire things. Oh.
Yeah.
That was disconcerting.
Yeah. I feel discombobulated. Where am I? I can't tell where I am.
Oh, what the hell is burning me so much? Target someone else, you bitch.
I'm gonna
There's
die.
food in the corner.
I'll save you! With my 1 beat of health left.
There's food here.
Warrior weapon, no one likes them. Damn. Okay. So, Jared, you bought a
Yeah. We need that.
Switch
Yes.
over
Where are
the
we
course of the
taking this
week.
key?
And what have you played on it so far?
Zelda.
How many times have your weapons broken?
A lot.
All of the ever.
Do you think it's too much, the weapon breaking in that game?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, a sucrose summoner? I don't know what it is, but I like the sound of that.
Sugar.
I know.
Yeah.
The hell is hitting? Oh.
Fucking damn it.
We'll wait until this is over. What the f... Oh, I've got something in my hands. Get out of here. I wonder I can't fight back. These undead aren't fun anymore. They're kind of jerks.
Not the fucking undead, it's that fucking fire.
And now there's a key we gotta pick up. I get it. Skeletor. Ha 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 ha. This game should be punished. Hey, an archer helmet. Oh, where'd the key go?
Wherever you threw it. Oh, it's down here.
Oh, okay, it vanished. Impressions of the Switch so far. I figure we might as well get someone to talk about it. You like it?
I mean, it has a... Like, the controls are weird in Zelda.
But you also bought a Pro controller, too.
Yeah.
So what was the final price tag for all this?
Too fucking much.
The Switch was 300, controller was 70,
Jesus.
and Zelda was 60.
Plus tax, that comes out to a holy fuckload.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She only did that because you bought a Switch. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
What'd you do with that key?
I don't know. I threw it so I could fight.
I think it's back here.
Okay, woman, we get it.
It took you long enough to get it.
I blame Jared. Where the fuck does this key even go?
I don't know.
Not here.
Yeah. There's that. Sucrose Summoner. I don't get it.
Nope, not there.
I can't stick it in that.
That's
Well,
what she said.
being female, your sticking it in skills aren't much to be envied.
I'm pretty sure I'd still be better at it.
There it goes. Big giant gate.
Oh. Set it down instead of insert.
Okay, your
Go in!
sticking it in skills are terrible.
That's because I hit square instead of circle, because the fonts were next to each other.
Well, yeah, you gotta hit the right shapes at the right times. That's kind of the whole game. Why does he have teeth painted on his face? Oh, is he pretending to be a skeleton?
Skeleton.
Okay.
God.
I get it.
Stupid.
I get it. And that is all the news I have. So, Jared, Rebecca, if you have any news updates, shit you randomly want to talk about, you can't disguise yourself as a cake.
It's
So, like,
spoiled, rotten cake.
Those are the perfect devices for assassinating these princesses.
Right?
So what was the original Fat Princess game? Was it like a platformer or what?
It was like a capture the flag type game.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm even less interested.
I'm surprised I didn't port it over to PS4.
Yeah, considering they had Fat Princess and PlayStation All-Stars, I think. Oh, wow. The fuck does that much damage? I'm back. I'm doing what Jared does. Fuck it. Rebecca, you fight.
I am fighting them.
You're
I'm also raising your ass.
You're the melee-nator.
Maybe some food. Good thing there's like a million foods on the ground. Bone thingy?
Jeez, Jared. That's a descriptive name, isn't it? Oh, I'm
Trying
fat
to get
now.
trophies.
No, I'm gonna be fat. No. Hope there's barrels to break for gold. And there was gold there.
I'm skinny again. So, Jared, have you played any more East 8? I saw you playing Miku. Don't giggle. Own it.
I haven't played in like a week.
Oh, okay. Alright. It's been at least a week since I've said this on the podcast, for obvious reasons, but Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen comes out in 2 days, folks.
We have Dragon's Dogma t-shirts, and they're clean and ready to wear.
They are. They're clean and ready to wear. I have a Dwarven Empire ale mug, Battle Chasers.
Need to lose
What
about
the
100
fuck is
pounds
this?
before we can wear them, but...
Wear them regularly. I can wear them enough to take a little photo shoot and go, look at what a nerd I am.
I had
And
to
I
hand
will.
wash his just to avoid it shrinking further.
Yeah, I can't afford any shrinkage.
Yeah.
In more ways than one. Okay, so now we're running over big oven burners. I have a feeling this place is food themed, but
Only a little. I mean... We're just fighting cakes. Ooh, I died.
and I can't even tell how these things are even really attacking. Do they just
touch
come
you?
up to you and they like fart frosting gases on you? And they're apparently very hard to avoid. But they all drop cake, so I guess you're not supposed to avoid them. You're supposed to eat a lot. There we go.
There has to be treasure or something up there.
Yeah.
Open
Treasure!
my fucking chest.
Yeah, you bitch. So Jared, you
What?
have the game.
Fucking
Or you're getting
ass.
the game, I should say.
What, Dragon Dogma?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rebecca and I are both playing the game again. So I figured we should do some pawn planning.
Pawn swap.
Well, I already told Jared that we all need to share pawns because... Not at first, you don't earn that much Rift currency, but... Man, the longer you keep at it, especially when you get to late game stuff, you earn a fuck ton. And, I mean, there are runs you can do where you can get, you know, 5 to 40,000 in a run at the in late game, but you can increase that by orders of magnitude if you have multiple people using your pawn and if you're doing pawn sharing. So, it's just a good idea.
I break these fucking enemies teleport.
Oh, wonderful. I love it. Well, we have ranged weapons, so Rebecca's the one who's really out. Mallow white. Because they're...
What a dick.
They're marshmallows. Fucker. Ooh.
It went up there, so we can't get it.
I saw a button prompt.
Oh.
There we go, we got it.
There we go. Good job,
Stay
whoever
there.
managed to do that.
Wow, that was shitty.
That could have been bad.
But, engineer gear.
Thunderdoom. Hey, you need to eat some fucking cake, fuckface.
No, they need to drop some cake.
They've been dropping cake.
I blame Jared.
Well, of course it's Jared's fault. It's always Jared's fault.
And I got killed by a cake again. But I always run a mage as my pawn in Dragon's Dogma. Okay, I mean, nothing I can fucking do if these things are right on my dick. Kill me in 2 hits. This class is underpowered as shit. I should switch to an archer. That way I can keep my range and still kill shit. Oh, Jared doesn't have any more health than I do.
There's some cake down here. There's a bunch of cake down here.
I mean,
Hurry up before
max health. Oh. Rebecca, are you going to make a mage pawn or a warrior pawn? Well, I mean, there's only really 2 builds, but the warrior build pawn can be anything from a fucking strider to a ranger to a fighter. Fighter's arguably the best if you're going to have a strength-based pawn.
Yeah, I might just go ahead and fighter.
Because then they just sit there and tank and draw aggro.
I gotta eat all these cakes.
Okay, well, that frees up Jared to have whatever pawn he wants. And I can help you through the beginning part so you can get to Grand Soren as quickly as possible.
Yep, keep this from Rebecca.
That's not a chicken thing, that's a freezer thing.
Still keep it from me.
I use it responsibly.
Do you?
Yeah, I used one super responsibly earlier.
Look at that, Jared gets multi-shot and everything. And what do I get? I get a little fucking dildo ball. Lame.
Immune? He's immune to fire. I shouldn't be fighting.
That's why I switched to
Well,
Yeah, Archer seems a lot better than Mage.
oops.
That's it. I'm going back and switching. Follow me. Jared has changed my mind. Oh, there's more fucking cakes.
Now Jared's gonna get killed. And
No,
then
he's
he'll be like,
not.
well,
He's
fuck
super
that.
powerful.
That's true.
Okay.
Well.
Mage just is not as good as Archer. That's all there is
I had to
to
take
it.
a moment. Anyway, hold on.
There we go. Oh god. Fire 2 additional arrows. I assume you're using the porcupine shot.
Yep.
Oh man, but I don't have any upgrades on this shit. That's ridiculous. I mean, if I get a mage staff that does that, I'll switch back, but... Actually, I did get a new mage staff. What does it do? Oh no, I didn't get a new mage staff.
Yeah, most of this, like, has, at 5 stars it has 28 damage.
Yeah, why are weapon upgrade stations so scarce? Oh well. I need to switch my other gear anyways. Super forked.
I barely ever use my dagger.
Elemental helm. Well, my arrows don't have an element, so fuck it. Oh wow, you haven't gotten that many helmets, have you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have, 6.
Holy crap, I only have 3. Here, I thought we'd been sharing loot. Oh, right, you played more, though. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
And I have 3 tunics.
resist damage from all projectiles. Okay. Well, I'm probably still gonna suck until I hit an upgrade station, but whatever. God, I'm already better than I fucking was. Ridiculous. I want to be fat.
What's up here?
Damn it, close the oven. There we go.
Why do these guys sound like Invader Zim?
Because you picked the Invader Sim sounding voice?
I guess so.
Okay, I did.
Why you gotta copy
I
me,
picked
woman?
that one on purpose to... I made my character before you did.
So, what character are you gonna make in Dragon's Dogma, woman? Are you gonna make Tyrus again?
I don't know. I'll have to see.
Try something out. Haven't decided yet.
I just want to close that oven. Now both of you are just running around like a couple of fucks, shooting all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking hate you.
They give you a triple shot
place
bow,
idle.
Rebecca. Granted, it doesn't seem to hit an enemy multiple times, but it does give a good radius to your attacks. Fat Jared.
Do the charge up shot.
Oh. I should do that. This game is so stupid. Oh yeah, that charge up shot's ridiculous. Alright.
I think there's a path over here. Probably treasure.
Treasure. That's another game they should port over to PlayStation 4.
We closed those ovens already.
Maybe they keep coming open.
Why are they opening themselves?
Maybe that's where enemies come out of.
Yeah, I know that's where enemy.
They should port the Overlord games to the PlayStation 4.
Did they make some crappy Overlord game for
Yeah, they made like a Gauntlet type fucking Overlord game. I think we all have
Place
it.
the idols.
What?
You're just gonna carry that idol around all forever.
What do we do with that? I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Place the idol. Get the fuck down here.
Okay, chill out, women's.
God.
It's not doing it, so...
Then it must be the other one.
Not doing it. Oh, there it did. Ooh! Was that Rebecca or Jared?
Look who's the chicken and who's not.
Well, it could have been Friendly Fire.
Perfectly thrown.
I'm an
I say we need to kick Rebecca. Oh wait, this is her game. This is one of the few times you'll see me playing a male character in a video game.
When you can look like a door.
Apparently I can look like myself in Dragon's Dogma. And that is not okay. I don't like that at all. I should sue Capcom.
For copying your likeness.
Yeah.
That was a nice crit.
Oh, that dick. Quit teleporting, you fucking pussy.
Didn't we already get one of those?
Yeah, it gives you money instead though.
No, I'll take money.
Dick.
Stop being on fire. There we
I'm
go.
like a monkey.
You sound like a monkey. What the hell does that even mean? Rebecca, you ever gonna
Make
play
monkey
until?
sound.
Are you ever gonna play Until Dawn?
I started the download.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just use the disc?
I had to, well,
I
stop
guess-
to download all the shit anyway.
I guess that means you're not having to get up to play it. You can play it on a whim. Your character sounds stupid when they're on fire, Jared.
Tell that bitch to shut the fuck up.
She's on fire. What would you sound like if you were on fire?
I would die.
Only a little bit on fire, like your arm. God, is there a way to teleport back to town? Hey, another sucrose, whatever. Holy crap.
Hey.
We've been getting a fuck ton of money from this. Good. I got shit that desperately needs upgrading.
None of this shit's breakable. What the fuck?
Apparently I started a side quest. Hey, we've actually gotten a few trophies this play session. You know how much I love trophies. Well, yeah, Jared, you've already done this, so you can't complain.
I haven't gotten this far.
Oh. Well, then I guess you can't complain.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, holy shit, yeah you are. Oh, don't worry. There doesn't seem to be a death penalty.
Don't worry. It seems like there's a boss coming up.
Well, that'll be the perfect time for you to die.
Yep. None of us have any health, by the way.
What kind of shit did you unleash, you little fuck?
Oh, right. No, that's why Rebecca's not using the disc of Until Dawn. She doesn't want to break it. Why is this reminding me of Genki?
Well, Mort.
Fuck, what was the name of Genki's game?
I forget. Fuck.
Yeah. Professor Genki's Super Ethical Reality Climax?
Right. Who the fuck's gonna remember that off the top of their head?
Oh man. I would totally play a port of that game.
Oh, I think it restored our health for this.
Yeah. it did.
Well, that was nice of it.
That was essential of it. I'm still doing my best to die. Yeah, there we go. Immune?
Ow. Ow. This is a fucking ghost. Ow, that motherfucker needs to stop knocking me over.
So how do you do damage to him?
You have to fucking get anti-ghost and throw it at him.
Oh,
Oh, that little fucker, he knocked me over and I dropped it. And I guess it broke.
Here's some anti-ghost.
I totally threw that at him.
I whiffed. Probably should have locked onto him before I threw it.
I don't know how to lock on.
Ah, such an
There's some
antiquated...
anti-ghost next to you.
L2, hold down L2. You'll get a little green arrow over his head. How did that not...
Oh.
Okay, I just hit him.
He's people now. Jared, stand on me. Stand on me, Jared.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm back.
Oh, he's back to a ghost again.
Now he's back. There's a lot of anti-ghost. Just gotta wait for him to show up again. And he's not going to. Making us fight waves of enemies. You wrote a Saints 4 guide for Gamer Guides, right, Jared?
Mm-hmm.
How much did... Like, why did they want Saints Row 4? Can you remember how that went down?
I have no idea. So it seems odd.
I know. It doesn't seem like a game that would sell all that well. Guide-wise, anyways. Okay, that's an antiquated... That's an antiquated feature of games that needs to fucking die. The whole... You're locked onto the screen because your allies are fucking... over on the other side. Fuck you. That needs to stop. I hate that. And apparently this guy's attack range is now the entire screen.
Yeah.
Can I just revive you? There we go.
You did now.
Damn it.
There's lots of cake.
Yeah, but fucking if you take the time to eat it. Ah!
Okay, I guess that's not actually something I can pick up, despite it looking like something I can pick up. So I guess you can't pick up any anti-ghost right now.
No, I guess not.
That's lame. Oh, but he's taking damage, though.
I thought he was coming back.
We're apparently in the fight endless hordes of bullshit phase of this boss battle. There he is. Oh.
Damn it!
Oh, bullshit.
Really?
I was eating that cake. Fucking. Yeah, screw you, you big fat guy.
That's disgusting.
Well, you probably didn't want to be alive for that anyways. Rebecca's like, I wanted to get Fat Guy Chef Ghost Cream all over my face.
No, I never want any kind of man cream on my face.
What about Ghost Man Cream?
No man cream of any kind.
You don't want any ectojism?
Kill yourself.
Come on, that was pretty funny.
You know you can walk up around the outside part.
Where are you, Rebecca?
I'm dead, so you probably have to get to the next checkpoint.
Oh, okay. Well, you have full life bar, so I was like, didn't it respawn?
Yeah, because they're fucking assy. I also didn't get any trophies, so the trophy unlocked for that, I didn't get it.
No trophy pop.
No, there's no trophy.
Good.
Well, yeah. We'd have to do it again if there was a trophy. Okay, good. Finally can I upgrade my weapons. Oh, by the way, the SNES Classics have not shipped yet, so still waiting on those. Fucking Amazon. Where the hell is
Where's the
weapon upgrade
book?
shit? Yeah. That's where you can change classes.
That chicken's wearing a helmet.
Why the hell don't they mark this shit on the map? Oh, maybe they do. Screw you, Magnuson. Right, because we need 2 class change stations in a row. Seriously, where the hell is it? There we go. Fucking hell. I'm gonna say, why do they put mini-maps in games if they're this useless? Oh wow, this one is expensive as shit to upgrade, isn't it? Aw, 300 more gold. Dick. These bows generally don't do that much damage, do they? They fire a lot faster though, so I guess that's what counts. Mental Helm, Gobbling Skullcap. The hell? Oh, okay.
Can you change what equipment you have equipped?
Touchpad will bring up your inventory. $300 gold short. What a bunch of shit. Oh, somebody has a hour-long video. Cuphead boss battles. A+ grade, no damage. Want to see how much nope this is? God, the animations and art in this game are great.
My character is wearing a strap and some underpants now.
Why?
Because that armor is way more protected somehow.
Oh, I turned into a chicken because I put my controller down for too long.
Yeah, and I chopped you in half.
Woman!
Yeah.
So
We
do you
probably
never
should've gone
earn
to
more
those
life
checkpoint
than this?
stations.
Oh,
No.
Daddy, we did it.
Sitting silently on their thrones, not saying a peep. The kings remain off. She runs ahead excitedly to show off the great knowledge. It is now clear to see. Everyone in the room.
Golly, a perfect score.
Yeah, all a bum. Need to find a checkpoint thingy. And then I think we should be done because I want pizza.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Wait, why do we gotta find a checkpoint for pizza? Yeah, that
Make
looks
sure
like
it
an
saves.
essential part of this game. Is being able to...
Ah! Go away.
Well, I'll be damned, you can't jump in this game. Or duck, I mean. You wouldn't know from watching that one dude play.
How did that not bring him back?
So wait. This one boss dies and then turns into a gravestone with an image of the boss on it? Okay, that's kind of lazy, guys. Oh. What? I just got dropped.
Yep.
Well, that's a good time to call it a day.
That was... I left the game. And
Oh.
you were in my...
Well, screw you too, then. I guess yeah, pizza overcame her. Alright. You ain't no princess. That's my niece. Alright. Well, delusion is unfortunately being upheld. But, see you all next Sunday. It's going to be a good week, I hope. Because, yeah, Dragon's Dogma. So, oh yeah. So, hopefully next week I won't botch the delivery again. I will have my mead and my Dwarven Empire ale mug, and might even do a little bit of camera service, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Till then, see y'all next time.